Hello, Kingswood. My name is John Wang, KO class of 1988. Yes, that's 32 years ago for those of you keeping score. In these 32 years, I've had a wide variety of professional experiences, including as a musician playing piano at the Hilton in downtown Hartford. I was direct sales representative for Cutco Cutlery and Rainbow Vacuum Cleaners. I've worked as an assistant investigator for the Public Defender's Office in Hartford, and a diplomat at the United Nations in Vienna, a research analyst covering telecommunications markets of Asia, a management consultant with Accenture's strategy practice, specializing in equity capital markets and mergers and acquisitions. I've been an investment banker and venture capitalist for the SoftBank Group and CEO of Hambrecht Asia Acquisition Corporation. I've been on the board of several publicly listed companies and the founder of my own investment firm, Marbella Capital Partners. Beyond all of that, my proudest achievement has been the privilege of raising 4 wonderful children, one of whom is also graduating from high school this year. So it is with great pride as an alumnus and a father that I pass on this special message to the graduates of 2020. The best advice I've ever received has come in many forms and from many respected sources. And it all boils down to this: embrace change, because change is the only constant, and change equals opportunity for those prepared to handle it. You didn't know this even several months ago, but you guys have just become the most famous graduating class of the century. Your kids and grandkids will be doing papers about the COVID pandemic using you as a primary source. They say only hindsight is 2020, but make no mistake, years from now, as we look back in hindsight at the year 2020, we will see it as a major turning point, a year when everything changed. We will look back to 2020 and see the origins of a major change in the way people work, socialize, interact, and transact. You will be the first college freshman class to experience synchronous and asynchronous online education as a pervasive and permanent part of your curriculum. You will find that the basic skills required for effective online collaboration across time zones and geographies will become the core competence on par with reading, writing, and arithmetic for your professional careers going forward. You will be the best positioned to rise to the challenge as society struggles to solve many vital issues exposed by the pandemic. Issues such as, is there a universal right to health care? What's the role of government as a social safety net? Can we use technology to track and trace without violating privacy rights? How do we overcome the challenges of global supply chain interdependence without trampling decades of effort building international trust and cooperation? So many technology innovations, such as drone deliveries, AI algorithms for Internet of all things, self-driving vehicles, will all come at us with a set of new challenges that you as the class of 2020 will be best positioned to tackle. All of this begging one question: are we ready for these changes? So my wish for all of you is this: embrace the changes. Change is opportunity. Embrace the opportunities brought about by the change and persevere through the adversities that come with it. A once-in-a-lifetime pandemic thus becomes a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Let's think huge and shoot for the moon. But let's not be under any delusions that progress will come easily. In addition to having a transcendent vision and unbridled passion, unleashing your plan on the world will take tremendous amounts of perseverance. Remember, only hindsight is 2020. Looking back on my own meandering career, I can see so many inflection points where embracing change made all the difference. I moved to Hong Kong in 1997 during the handover of power from Britain to mainland China. I moved to Silicon Valley in 2000 after the initial internet bubble had just burst. I moved to Shanghai in 2004 after the SARS epidemic at that point, had ravaged the economies of Asia. All of these moves embraced what investors call a contrarian point of view. When others saw change as a threat, I chose to view them as opportunities. And to paraphrase Robert Frost, these less traveled roads have made all the difference. So congratulations, class of 2020. Embrace your place in history as the most famous graduating class of the century. Embrace the opportunities that this place in history affords all of you. Passionately pursue your big ideas with great perseverance, and you will look back with 2020 hindsight at all the changes in the world and how you helped to make them happen. Go Wyverns.